Okay, hello, I'm Teresa Miller. I'm from Perry County School District at R.W. Combs Elementary. I have been teaching for 20 years. Got that 20 years pay raise finally. Don't think we get any more after that. Um, I teach kindergarten, first and second grade. I co-teach. I go in with some of the teachers. It's according, of course, if you teach special ed, what the regular ed teacher wants. I co-teach. I collaborate. And I also pull to the resource room, which is where I teach. I had a PowerPoint presentation because I thought that would be easier. But in my classroom, throughout the years, I've worked really hard and I write a lot of grants. And I don't know, I'm so honored to have this opportunity for this grant to be able to go along with my project, which is Art Makes You Smart. Had to get started pretty quick, didn't we? And basically, I have a brother who does construction work, and he gives me all of his wood, and he cuts wood crafts out. But my project is not just going to be about art. It's going to be about music and bringing in different Appalachian crafts to my students. I really want them, it's not about doing the project, and really in anything that any of us teach every day, is that we want them to take that back for their future. And they will remember that project that they did with us. And hopefully, as you probably think of things that you did in school, and now you're doing the same thing with your class. Because I can remember when I was in school making like a little Christmas tree out of egg cartons. So, but I think a lot of it is about community resources and getting different people in your school. We did one project, and I had will you hand me those projects out? And I had the custodian come in, and then like if we, I'm planning a day at the library, and just renting the room out the library, and then all throughout the day I'm going to have different people come in and do activities with them. It like the bus driver, it won't cost very much because it's in your community. You're not having to travel very far, and we're going to be on a small bus. But if you just get, like what I always do is like, we're planning on to go, I want them to make pizzas one day, and I think, well, who did we spend money on for a teacher's PD? And then I go to that person and I'm like, hey, will you give me some free food? You know what I'm saying? You've got to think about different resources that you've used in the classroom. And I also have a vinyl cutter, so we did this. And then this little thing here, instead of them painting the dots, I've cut out like little stickers so it'd be something else fun for them to do. So, but I hurried up and I got all these fall crafts to do. But in my classroom, I also have the alternate seating, and I do a lot of games. We always come in and we do our lesson, and then if we have time, we come away with a game. Let's see. It's kind of hard to do an art project in our classroom when we want to, because people may go by and they may think it's not learning, but it is. And we can always come up with something good, can't we? But let's talk about how I'm going to measure this, because this was important whenever I started writing out my grant, thinking, now how am I going to show, So what we're going to be doing is data will be collected through a journal. And then my little students, they will be listing the steps, kind of like if you were following a recipe. So we're going to list out all the steps to do each project, and then the cost of it. And then they'll write a report like how they feel about it. And then I will compare them the beginning, the middle, and the end of their success of their writing. And I will also have a scoring rubric. We also did a chia pet. I don't know if you all remember those. That was lots of fun. Let's see. They enjoyed like sanding them on the sides. I got a little sanding blocks for them. And then like to project displays, I have a bulletin board outside my room and then in the office. And then I let them take them home. I didn't want to keep them, because of course that's the first thing that they ask is, can we take them home? And I've got some community partners already. I used a part of my grant to go to Lowe's because they took a purchase order. That's always kind of hard, isn't it, when we spend our money? And I got to buy some tools. And then while I was there, I got to meet up with a Valspar rep, and they give me like little paint samples. So if you all ever want to go ask for that, they have like it's little bitty, you know, with the little lids. It's real easy to screw on and off. And then I'm going to be going to the library on November the 17th, and that will be a very exciting time for us to get to have. We're going to have somebody come in and do like dance and storytelling from a local author. So, and I guess that's about it. I just really like to thank KVEC for giving us all that opportunity for this grant. That's amazing. We are so blessed to be able to get that money.